and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to anyone that's not seen me before. So it's completely dark, and I know that I always say that a lot. I feel like this is like a throne. I need to explain this as well. So I'm going to be uploading this video on a Tuesday. Usually I upload on a Sunday and Wednesday, but I am uploading. It's so cold in this room. I'm uploading, as you've seen from the thumbnail, this huge Chanel purchase. So, let me put that back there. Whenever you write, oh god, that is seriously heavy. I have damp nails as well. So whenever you talk to me on social media, mainly Instagram or on the YouTube, sound like that Google film when they say on the line. I always listen to what you say, and so many of you have made it very clear that you don't want me to leave you hanging, you don't want to leave the reveal lingering, so I really don't want to do that on purpose. So I've quickly filmed this last minute, which is why it's dark. It's at the end of the day, but I'd rather do that and just get it up. Doesn't matter that it's not on my normal YouTube day, I just really wanted to share it with you, because I really don't want you to think I do that like suspense thing on purpose. I literally just, sometimes I leave it in the box for another week and don't use it. So, and I am really excited to open this. So I am in my bar filming. I'm in the process of taking that small room. I know that so many of you, I'll tell you afterwards, because I know that some of you just want to see this. So it is huge. My camellia flower came off, but we ended up finding it in the street. I don't know how I'm going to do this, especially with this new random setup. So I am going to explain about my whole new filming area and what this is all behind me, because these bags are not at all part of this video. I was doing something earlier and I'm just not finished packing it up. So I'm going to do what I normally do, because I've definitely learnt my lesson not to hang out the unboxings. Some of you get very angry about that. So I'm just going to get it out, show you. This is really heavy. I can't do it like that. This really is huge. And then I'll explain the whole story afterwards. And then if you want to know about my new filming area, just hold on until the end of the video. So many of you guessed on my Instagram that this was a DeVille. Some of you know I already have a DeVille, and you thought that I got a new one, and the answer was no. Some of you did guess right. I'm just going to open it, can you see? This is not even the proper box, they couldn't even find a box. As you can see, I've not opened this myself yet, and when that bright white shines at the camera, it makes everything else go off. So, I'm just checking you can see it. Really not a good idea. I've literally got to paint a damp nail polish on as well. Doesn't matter how many bags I get, how many Chanel bags I get, the feeling never goes away. Beast of a dust bag. Can you see what it is? Wowza. Can I rest that there? Probably not. I always do this, I always go really silent, because I try not to embarrass myself by squealing, so I just end up being a mute. Oh, it's really hurt my arm, it is so heavy. And again, no matter how many times I get a new Chanel, I just hate ripping this paper. It makes me feel so guilty. So here it is. This is a giant classic flap. The real name is an XXL jumbo flap. When I went in and asked for it, they brought out the maxi, and I was like, no, I want the maxi. So it has got the flap on the back. It's caviar calf grain skim. I'm going to take this off so I can show you inside. This is the honest truth. I'm going to tell you the whole story of how this happened. I didn't even open it like this when I bought it. It kind of happened so fast. It's got lots of padding inside because it's quite soft, which I really like, because it means that it's really light. And I didn't even know that there was a middle compartment with all flaps inside, because I didn't even look. I just knew I wanted it. It didn't matter how it was inside. So I bought this from the Harrods store, and it was complete fate that I got this. So when I show you the full length, you're going to see how well it goes with my outfit, because I've just got a cozy home outfit on, and I really want this for travelling. I'm going to use it all the time shopping as well, but I know how much I'm going to use this travelling. I really had to justify it in my head. So the backstory of this, I've always really loved vintage Chanel, like mainly the 90s era, and they did a lot of the gigantic maxis in the 90s, and you can still get those pre-loved. So I've always liked them, and I was going to get one like about 5-6 years ago, and I never forget that I saw a Russian lady in Harrods. This is why I just love all my time at Harrods, because of all the different things that I saw and learned. I saw a Russian lady with this bag. I was literally like, I'm sorry that this is so dark, I was like, what is that bag? Where did she get that bag? I need that bag. I can't afford that bag. I'm gonna have that bag one day. And I just loved it and loved it and loved it. And then there's a vintage store in Saint-Germain in Paris. It's called Catherine B, I think. And we go there all the time, and she has about 5 of these on display, but they're not for sale. And when she had them, they were like £9,000. She'd be like, oh yeah, you can have it, but it's £9,000. And I've always wanted one. Chanel do release these probably every other couple of seasons, and I've nearly cracked and bought one, but I just knew it wasn't for me. They even did this last season. I saw it at the airport, nowhere else. It was black canvas with like roses. You couldn't see the roses until you got up close, and it just wasn't for me. I was so close to buying it, especially with the 20% off, and I just knew I didn't want fabric, and the roses thing was just not me. And it was bright gold, which I also didn't want. So I thought, no, I'm gonna wait. When they did the aeroplane airport season, they had one with planes, and I was like, no, this is not me. Then I heard that they were doing this in velvet, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna get it in velvet. Like, that's the only kind of fabric I would get. I had to really justify myself, because it was £4,250, which is a lot more, is very expensive. But I thought, I had about 2 months to prepare for it, and I thought, no, they're not gonna do a black leather skin for a long time. It's like now or never, and it's going to be in a year or two, and it's going to be more expensive. So I was building myself up, and then one of my friends, who you probably all know, Lorna Lux, she was in LA, and I saw a boomerang of her with a huge bag. Obviously I was like, what did you get? And between everyone, everybody knows that when they get something Chanel, they tell me, just because they know it's gonna, like, I'm gonna love it. And she got it, and she was sending me all the photos, and she was like challenging me on her Instagram. I'll put it here. I'm like, it's just a joke, you know, it's not serious. And she wears it so well. We've got a very similar style. And I was dying, because I don't know why Chanel they're a European brand, a French house, and it gets launched in America first. That always happens. So I had to wait 3 weeks. And 2 days before I bought it, the price went up, and it went from $4,250 to $4,750. So I was a bit like, when I bought it, I just gave my card, asked for a glass of champagne, didn't even hold it or nothing, and just said I'll take it. But it was also a reason why it was meant to be, and I listened to these kind of, I'm going to show you in a minute, I just want to tell you the backstory. I got booked for a very last minute job in Knightsbridge, and on the way home we just said, oh, let's pop in to Harrods for something, Chanel. I just thought, yeah, we'll definitely go and have a little look. No, we were looking for something else, and I said, let me quickly pop to Chanel. Went in, it was so busy, it was the end of the day, and I said, do you have this bag? And they were like, no, we don't have that. And then she bought it in blue, and I was like, no, I don't want it in blue. Okay, never mind. And then she said, oh, actually, no, I think we might. I think I know what you mean. Let me have a look. And she found it. So it was just completely meant to be, because no one else had them. And that is the story of why I bought it, really. And I know that I'm going to wear it. It's really light. It's really nice to carry. You can have it long like that. It's going to be really durable. I really wanted black leather. I bought this for travelling, because I travel so much, and I am travelling on, oh, it's got a zip here. Let's go for the little compartments. So it's very practical, this bag. It has a zip compartment here. It has a big bucket compartment here with some like flaps where you can put your phone. It's all black fabric inside, and then another bit here. So I could put my laptop here, I could put my charger in there, I could put my camera in there. And I'm traveling so much that I really honestly didn't have a bag. I didn't have a bag where I could just pop on my carry-on suitcase. And normally I have a Chanel wallet on a chain, which I'm still going to use, and I'll pop it in there. But my Givenchy Antigona just isn't big enough. It doesn't even fit my laptop. And then because it is so light and it's not as big as I thought, I definitely am going to use this. Oh, it scared me. He's at the window and I don't know why. He's probably thinking, oh, she's filming. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use this in the day. It's actually more practical than I realised, and I'm not putting any vibes out there that I'm pregnant or trying to create any drama or clickbait. Chanel is forever, and I know that in around 5 years' time I am going to still have this, and I'm not saying I'm going to have a baby in 5 years, but I know that this is going to make the perfect baby bag. And yes, I do want a nice posh baby bag for special occasions. It's even got these like Chanel CC. Can you see? It's really nice. I'm so happy with it. So as you can see in the cutaways, I have the perfect airport attire. This is a typical me outfit, but I just love how slouchy it is. I'm definitely just going to hold it like this. It's just more than what I could have hoped for. I just couldn't say no to it because I know that they're not going to do it again. So yeah, price was £4,700. I'll put how much that was in euros, Australian, Canadian, and American dollars, just because I know that that's helpful. Don't want to make this too long. It's literally just to show you what was in the reveal. Oh, do you know what it has? Oh. Ooh, okay. No, got that wrong. So I initially thought this was a back flap, and then I thought it was open to put your suitcase in, but it's not. The suitcase is like 6,600. What's going on here? Oh, got you! I know what this is about. They've done that really well, actually. So it's a normal flap for people like me that don't have the mini suitcase. And then if you are extra and you get that carry-on suitcase, which I would love, have you seen the velvet one? You can put your handles, I mean you can put it with a normal suitcase, and you put it through like that. How major is that? So yeah, that was in the reveal. I swear that is my last one for a very, very long time because I have a marble bathroom to pay for, and we're redoing our garden and this room. So stay tuned for the next video, which will be on Thursday. I'm going to do like a Black Friday video. And just for anyone who wants to know about this setup, this is my bar, and I'm transferring everything from my small filming room to here. What you can't see here is so amazing. It's all shot, photos look amazing, and this is going to be on my blog at the end of this week or maybe next week. It's going to be the reveal of my new filming area. It is not this at all. This is like me shoved in the corner by the bathroom door. So yep, stay tuned for that. I'm sorry that it was dark, but it was either, and I hope I haven't been unfocused the whole entire time. If it is, you're just going to have to suffer it. Normally I would just do it again, but I'd rather you just see me unfocused than me keep you lingering about the bag. So I hope you enjoyed my Chanel XXL reveal. If you'd like to know any questions about it, I'm going to be doing like a whole street style blog post, and any questions you ask me in this video, I'm going to answer in that blog post. So please let me know if there's anything else you need to know, like about what other colours, how it is, like you want me to wear it different ways. Anything you need to know, leave me a comment below and I'll answer it in the blog post. So I'll see you on Thursday for my Black Friday video. Thanks for watching.